Hi everyone, welcome and a very good day. How is everyone? Hope everyone is doing fine. Is everyone okay?
Yes, I'm picnicking.
You're picnicking. What a nice view. Okay, maybe first and foremost, let me just kickstart today's conference. So I will do an introduction first. So today's conference is about health and wellness. So basically, it's about a wellness conference. So, World Women Leading Change was founded by 40 women all around the world. Wellness Leading Change video conference aims to create the world's biggest online conference seminar amongst world wellness leaders to lead change in health sector, social impact, and share knowledge of wisdom. We would like to create a regular cycle of conference hosted by Geni, myself, and also Tracy Chien as the speaker from Singapore every Tuesday. So we would like to create, we would want to lead the new solution, opening new market for women wellness in global scale, giving women access to wellness knowledge and networking. The intention is to create an impact on everyone's life through wellness. The value of your life is defined by the impact you create, knowledge and experiences you share, and the children you raise. Social value in life and business is as simple as sharing knowledge and experiences to leave others. So WWLC conducts as one of the center that was born in the pandemic time under the wings of World Women Leading Change. We want to encourage the world through leadership in the wellness sector, and we hope to have a collaboration. So once again, my name is Geni, and I'm the host for today. Today, I have Tracy Chien, our speaker for today from Multiflora Singapore. And also, I'm representing on behalf of Datin Paduka at Bilao. She's the founder of Multiflora TCM Spa. So just a little background of what is Multiflora TCM Spa. I will be sharing a slide. Okay, so Multiflora TCM Spa was actually founded by Datin Paduka at Bilao. So she has been in this business since 2002. And the concept of Multiflora TCM Spa is actually means that traditional Chinese medicine spa. So what is traditional Chinese medicine spa? Basically, it's a spa which we combines the Eastern and also the Western wellness concept, and to make it a holistic approach that everyone can have, meaning to say that, instead of our traditional Western medicine, we can actually combine it with the Eastern side, which is also the Chinese side of natural healing. So Multiflora also bridged the previously separated sphere of the Eastern and Western approaches to health and wellness. So this is not an easy task, of course, because it's two totally different concepts. But however, we managed to actually combine both techniques and knowledge and create this TCM spa. So as you can see here, on the left side, we have Datin Paduka Abby Lau and her husband, Mr. Ng. So our TCM approach is actually working towards the whole basis of TCM theory. So TCM theory actually works around Qi. Qi is also the energy. So why is energy so important? Because energy is actually helps us to balance our overall body health. And it also provides vital energy that is necessary to develop a proper human organ functions. So this is our founder, Datin Paduka Abby Lau. She had also won various awards in recognition of her efforts, and her efforts have already bring her throughout the years and gain all these awards that you can see in these slides. So we do have 5 outlets in Singapore. So these are the 5 outlets. I mean, if you are in Singapore, you can actually come and visit us and try our treatments. So this is an overview of our outlets. So we provide signature treatments such as oriental head meridian therapy. So this uses the Chinese method, and also moxibustion, jamu massage. We do jamu massage as well. So we adopted the Indonesian technique as well, and also songzing therapy. So we not only do Chinese methods of healing, but we do facials as well. So these are all towards the Western kind of facial. So we do also have the Chinese traditional kind of facial, which we actually helps to clear your meridian, your blockage, and lymphatic drainage to have like a very radiant look on your skin as well. Okay, so this is about Multiflora. So I would like to actually introduce our speaker today, Tracy Chien. She will actually share with us more on today's topic, which is about cupping therapy. Tracy, please. Tracy, I think you are on mute.
Hi, everybody. Good morning and good afternoon. My name is Tracy, and I'm from Multiflora. Thank you, Geni, for inviting me today to talk about cupping therapy. So today I would like to share how cupping therapy is going to help us in general health. So the information was put together by Omar Hasham and myself. Okay. So before I start, I would like to show you some slides. Cupping therapy. Cupping therapy is actually, it's in Chinese, we have a saying, acupuncture and cupping, more than half of the ill is cured. It's a famous saying in Chinese that's supporting traditional Chinese medicine. So traditional Chinese medicine brings to mind acupuncture and the use of natural herbs as healing remedies. Cupping is a lesser known treatment that is also part of the Oriental medicine. Sorry, just a little bit hiccup. A minute. Okay, so cupping is an ancient form of alternative medicine in which a local suction is created on the skin. Practitioners believe that this mobilizes blood flow in order to promote healing. So suction is created using heat or fire or mechanical devices, hand or electrical pumps. So through either heat or suction, the skin is gently drawn upwards by creating a vacuum in a cup over the target area of the skin. Now the cup stays in place for 5 to 15 minutes. In some occasions, it depends on the symptoms as well. You can place the cup up to 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so. So it really depends on what kind of illness or symptoms that you have. So it is believed by some to help treat pain, deep scar tissues in the muscles and connective tissues, muscle knots and swelling. It's all very good with, the results are very good with cupping therapy. So what's the mechanism behind cupping therapy? The local negative pressure actually applied to human causes specific changes in local tissue structure, stretch to the nerve and the muscle. So hence it increasing the blood circulation and causing autohemolysis. So autohemolysis is the rupture or destruction of red blood cell. So generally, cupping induced negative pressure can dilate local blood vessels to improve microcirculation and promote capillary endothelial cell repair. It also accelerates granulation. So the granulation is a process where when we have a wound and during the healing process in which lumpy pink tissue containing new connective tissue and capillaries forms around the edges of a wound. And also it helps in development of new blood vessels. So how does cupping comes into practice? Cups are normally used only on softer tissues that can form a good seal with the edge of the cup. They may be used singly or with many to cover a large area. They can also be used by themselves or placed over an acupuncture needle. So skin must be or may be lubricated, allowing the cup to move across the skin slowly. Now this kind of method is called cupping slide, where you actually slide the cups on your back or over your skin. So depending on the specific treatments, skin marking is common after the cups are removed. This may be a simple red ring that disappear quickly. Normally it's 3 to 4 days, or sometimes it can take up to a week. It really depends on individuals' differences. So, but usually the treatments are not painful. So history, the history of cupping takes back to thousands and thousands of years ago, before BC. So there's a reason to believe that practice are from as early as 3000 BC. The Ebers Papyrus, which is an ancient Egyptian medicine record, has shown that cupping was used 1,500 years ago before Christ. So the archaeologists also have found evidence in China of cupping dating back to 1000 BC. And also in ancient Greek, Hippocrates used cupping for internal diseases and structural problems. Now this method is multiple forms spread into medicine throughout Asian and the European civilization. Even you can find in Finland, people also do use cupping for their folk medicines as well. Okay. And we have a different method of cupping. One method is called hajima. It's called weight cupping. Okay. Now, weight cupping is it's actually it's also called medicinal bleeding, where blood is drawn by the local suction from a small skin incision. Okay. And because I think in the record that they have shown that Muhammad has been treated with this cupping therapy. Weight cupping has remained a popular remedy practiced in many parts of the Muslim world. And in Finland, like I just mentioned, in Finland, weight cupping has been done at least since the dry cuppings. And also there's another type of a cupping, it's called dry cupping, which is commonly practiced or used in spa. So dry cupping involves the application of a heated cup on the skin of the back, chest, abdomen, or buttocks. Okay. The cooling of the air is then thought to create a suction effect. Now, bamboo and other materials are sometimes used as alternatives to glass cups. Now, dry cupping basically, as traditionally practitioners believed, act as a revulsive. Okay, so in either case, dry cupping and weight cupping, one is you do have a skin incision, which is you draw the blood out of your skin and into the cups, where dry cupping is you do not cut your skin open. It just simply makes a suction on your skin. It pulls up the muscle. Okay, and fire cupping. There's also another cupping method. It's called fire cupping. Fire cupping is not generally recommended in spa because it has some safety hazard. It involves using of alcohol. So mainly fire cupping is practiced in TCM clinics, traditional Chinese medicine clinics. Okay. So fire cupping involves soaking a cotton ball in almost pure alcohol. Now the cotton is clamped by a pair of forceps and lit through match or lighter, and in one motion placed into the cup and quickly removed while the cup is placed on the skin. Okay. So the fire uses up all the oxygen in the cup, which creates a negative pressure inside the cup. Now the cup is then quickly placed onto the body and the negative pressure sucks the skin up. Massage oil may be applied to create a better seal, as well as allow the cups to glide over muscle groups, okay, like trapezius, erectors, latissimus dorsi. So in an act called gliding cup or sliding cup, like I just mentioned, and after the cupping, dark circles may appear where the cups were placed because of capillary rupture just under the skin. And there are documented cases of burns caused by the fire cupping. That's why it's not really recommended to use such a practice at home or even in the spa. So here is a dry cupping. You can see all the different tools that has been used in the dry cupping. Now in the first picture, it shows the cup is made out of bamboo. Okay, and the second is made out of plastic. Now the second picture is mostly generally used material that we used for cupping. Now with fire cupping, people use glass cups for fire cupping. Okay. So fire cupping with glass, it's actually very comfortable. It actually relaxes your muscle, okay, because it draws blood from your deep blood vessel onto the surface of your skin and nourishes the muscle. And after the cupping, you will feel very relaxed and feeling of somehow the whole well-being of the body, it just feels very relaxed and good. Okay. Now, fire cupping, as I mentioned, you see how the practitioner is using a forceps to clamp onto a cotton that's been soaked in the alcohol. And then what they do is they quickly, by adding fire to the inside of the cup, oxygen is removed, which is replaced with an equal volume of carbon dioxide. And a small amount of suction is created by the air cooling down again and contracting. Okay. So this is how it's done, the fire cupping. Now, weight cupping. Weight cupping is also called hajima. It's very generally practiced in Islamic culture. Okay, so now some people might feel a little bit uncomfortable to seeing this picture. Now, this is how weight cupping is done. Because the mouth suction is created using a cup and a pump on the selected area and left for about 3 minutes. Now, these areas are normally when you have like a muscle knots, okay? So the practitioners will place the cup onto the areas where you have on your tight spot, okay? Then what they do is they make some incisions on the skin, and then they place the cup. Then they suck the cup up. Okay, so the cup is then removed, and the small superficial skin incision are made using a cupping scalpel. A second suction is used to carefully draw out a small quantity of blood. The procedure has been. Now, this procedure is called that because it's drawing fresh blood and the blood containing oxygens to the parts of your muscle knots and your tightness of the muscle to nourish that part. Okay, so this is how the mechanism works for the cupping therapy. And there are reasons that a lot of celebrities and athletes are actually very keen on trying this cupping therapy, because they actually, after the cupping therapy, they actually find, generally, they find a good results afterwards, even Michael Phelps. Okay, so athletes, they often have muscle sores, okay, or sport injury, okay. So like the swimmers you see in the picture, she has all the cupping marks on her back, okay. So all these cuppings brings relief to the tension of the tight muscle. Okay. And the benefit of the cupping therapy is a lot. It can be used to treat anemia, okay, or skin problems as eczema and acne. Sometimes also high blood pressure and migraines, okay, anxiety and depression. You also use it to treat in flu or cold. Okay, so muscle aches, it's generally being treated with cupping therapy, because the suction and the heat of the cupping can provide deep relief for muscle aches, and the suction and the heat draws out dampness. Okay, so which is common cause of such conditions. And when in flu and cold, symptoms generally indicate that the pathogens have created a stagnation in the meridians, which is the energy channel, Okay, so the cupping can target those areas of stagnation and restore a healthy flow of energy, hence elevating the flu and cold symptoms as well. Now, it also works wonderfully in weight management or cellulite, okay, to reduce cellulite. So in traditional Chinese medicine, obesity may originate in an impaired digestive system, okay? So for patients who are overweight, cupping can help to stimulate digestion, improve bowel movements, and improve the removal of waste products from the body. Okay, so this helps the. It's actually to promote one's general overall health. Cupping helps to rejuvenate the meridians, which is the energy line, and the internal organs that are acupuncture, and cupping together, the effectiveness is greater. Now, side effects of cupping therapies. There are some mild side effects of cupping therapies, but generally it's considered to be relatively safe, especially when performed by trained health professionals. Okay, so the potential side effects include mild discomfort, burns on the skin, or bruises. Bruises will generally go away within, say, 3 to 4 days. So one should not worry too much about the bruises. It can cause skin infection. It might cause skin infection if it's not done properly. Okay, and you can see the pictures of the different skin reaction after cupping. Okay, so after the cupping, you have like a circle mark on your skin. Now, all these circle marks indicates your general your general health, like when you have a muscle knots or you have a tightness on some part of your body. Now the color will show it's the color on the skin. It shows it will be more of a red, a blood stagnation on your skin. Okay, so the discoloration left by the cups is normally from bruising, especially if dragging the cups while suctioned from one place to another to break down the muscle fiber. So who are the people that should avoid cupping therapy? Say pregnant or menstruating women, and people with cancer that has spread from one part of the body to another are generally not recommended. And people with bone fractures or muscle spasms. Okay, and say you have also a deep vein thrombosis. That's also should avoid cupping therapy. Ulcer or a pulse that can be felt. Okay. But limited bruising cupping. Now we have a new kind of a cupping material. It's made out of silicones. Okay, so this is new silicone therapy cups are claimed to elevate bruising associated with traditional cupping. So the cups are easier to use and applicable, unlike glass or plastic. Because of the lack of the bruising and overall comfort, silicone cups are mainly smaller in size and used for facial cupping. So you can also do cupping on your face, okay, to mercury used in many different symptoms. So the use of cupping therapy can be very wide and general as well. Okay. But there are some safety tips that we have to know while taking a cupping therapy. So one potential serious risk is infection. Okay, it doesn't really happen that a lot, but if you do not operate or practice it properly, you might have a skin infection. Okay, and cupping encourage blood flow to the cupped region. One may therefore feel warmer and hotter as a result of vasodilation taking place, and slight sweating may occur. Okay, so before I say pregnant woman or menstruating woman, cancer patients and patients with bone fracture or muscle spasms are also believed to be contraindicated. Okay. And some practitioners suggest that a low risk of blood clotting is possible, and therefore walking and staying awake after a procedure of cupping therapy is advisable. So here are some pictures. Now this is a picture showing that the cupping has been used in 1,000 years ago in Islamic culture. Okay. A guy is giving a cupping therapy to another guy. Okay. And here is Michael Phelps. He's a very famous swimmer. He uses cupping therapy to relieve his tightness in the muscle and the muscle tensions. Okay. And this is the bamboo cup. It's another form of material of cup that you can use. Okay, but generally we don't see bamboo cups as much nowadays. This guy, he's also doing a cupping therapy. Okay, you can see he's doing the dry cupping, and some of the places is on his muscles. You can see there are some weight cuppings as well. Okay. So the cuppings on the area where he has muscle tension is normally around the arms, okay, or your biceps, your trapezius. Okay. And this is the glass cupping. It's fire cupping actually. It's done on the meridian lines at the back. And this guy is also doing the cupping on his back to relieve muscle tensions. And here we have a picture of how cupping is done to to treat weight management. So you can place all the cups on your stomach or abdomen, okay? And in that way, it actually regulate the qi and the blood flow to and fro your digestive system. In that way, you enhance the qi and the blood flow, okay? And by doing so, you are encouraging the body to get rid of the waste product sooner and more effective. Okay, basically this is what I have to share for the cupping therapy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for sharing with us about the cupping therapy. Okay, I would like to ask, do any one of you have any questions?
Yeah. With the
Tracy,
ca-
I think you got to stop the share screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Is it President Debbie?
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Geni. Thank you, Tracy. You know, I didn't know that cupping can be used for so many things in your body. I knew that only when people have a boil, you know, a boil. You know, a boil.
A boy, as in boy,
What I
girl,
can
boy.
say, what is it? What they call it, a boil, like something that comes out under your armpits. Sometimes it's under your
Oh.
armpits, and then it is very painful. And I know that when they take out the pus, when they take out that pus
Oh.
out,
It's something
so
like
I didn't know
cyst,
that.
right?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
Tracy, are they still using? You can still use it, because I saw it when somebody was suffering from a, I don't know what you call it, a boil underneath the armpit.
I think it's is it called disease? Like there is a pus to extract
Pus
out the
sometimes.
okay. I think it's something
Yes,
like a cyst.
yeah.
Actually, there
But
is a
I
lot
want,
of sorry.
yeah. No, I just wanted to check that these cupping materials, are they being sold? Or do you need training to use those cup material? I think you cupping.
Okay, so President Debbie, to answer your question, actually there is cupping sold I mean around the world as well. So this is but the right technique to use it, definitely you have to undergo training first to actually use this cupping method, because if you are not professional, you would actually hurt yourself instead. Or in times where people just bought it online. Yeah. Yeah, so in the cases where you accidentally you bought it online, you were not trained to do all these cupping methods, definitely you will hurt yourself. Maybe because the suction is very strong, and if you do not know how to do it, you may end up bruising yourself, as in you can't take out the cupping because of the strong suction.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, President Debbie. How about the rest? Is there any other questions? Okay, probably I would go through with you. I would like to share with everyone our link. This link is actually, hold on. Okay, so this link is actually a link where you can register yourself to sign up for our training courses. So we are actually planning to have training courses um, overseas, and teach everyone the whole basis of these traditional Chinese therapies. So if you are interested, you can actually sign up, register your name, uh, give us your email, and we will get you in contact. So these training courses are actually, we will provide you with all the training materials. You will be trained by professionals, and you will also be given all the equipments, necessary equipments, not just about cupping therapy. We do a lot of various kind of therapy training as well. So if you're interested, you can actually join, register your interest in this link. Do anyone have any questions? Okay, probably I will put this link over here for a short minute. Okay, meanwhile, I would like to also share with you, Multiflora TCM Spa has been in Singapore for so many
Can I
years.
ask question, Jenny? Jenny, I want to
Ah,
ask
yes, yes.
question.
Sure, Dr. Ayla.
Excuse my back noise, yes?
Ah, no problem.
So, what is, I know that the COP is been like practiced from the time of like Muhammad era, which is 1,400 years from now. So, I know some people actually in Indonesia, because we are the biggest Muslim country in the world. Some people is actually practice that COP, and I think is what is the bad side of this COP therapy? Because if you don't, I heard Tracy is saying that if you don't do it with a proper practitioner, with a what is the imbalance of a blood vessel that possibly on risk that you could actually had if you are not properly trained.
Okay, Tracy, probably you could share more on the side. Dr. Ayla, I believe that you are referring to the side effects of this cupping therapy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Mainly the side effect is because it's not if you have a problem with a blood clotting, some people will have they have a difficult of, because when you have a wound, okay, our blood will clot together, okay, but some people they lack of that kind of function, like leukemia patients, okay. Now these people are not recommended for cupping therapy because the wound won't be able to heal as fast as it could, and this might cause infection, okay. And also for those people that are deficient in qi, or say maybe when we are having our menses and our immune system is at its low level, where we do not have enough qi or energy to fight the diseases or the bacteria from the outside. And when you do cupping, here now the cupping is called weight cupping that I'm actually referring to, when you have to make an incision in your skin, and that cause the skin to break, okay, because the skin is our barrier to all the bacteria and diseases as well. So when our immune system is low and you have incision on your skin, and if it's too much, okay, on the too much places, and it might cause an infection. Yes. So that's why blood cupping is not recommended only in occasional situations, but you can practice it generally, so to speak. Do I answer your question, Dr. Ella?
Yes, but is there any, for example, like other side effects if like you just do it? I don't know if you know, but in Indonesia we have kerok. So what they do sometimes, the olden days, my grandma, they take like a coin and then they try to bring out the blood vessel, so it's like red. I think
Oh,
it's
okay. Yeah, Dr. Ayla, I believe
similar.
it's similar to gua sha therapy. So in Chinese we call it gua sha. As we shared in our previous conference, there's actually this tool which we use it jade, the jade tool, which we scrape the skin, the surface of the skin, and it turns red. Am I right? So I think it's similar to Indonesian technique where you uses a coin instead, but it's very, very similar. So for cupping and gua sha, or I would say the scraping method, it's totally two different things. But one is you know, it involved in scraping. Another thing is cupping is more on suction instead. So if you're talking about the side effects, the bad sides, I would say that if you are not you're not very proficient in cupping, it's best that you don't try it yourself, because you may end up hurting yourself instead. Because like I said, the suction may be quite strong. So if you are not you did not practice on how to use it, you may end up hurting your skin instead. Hope that answer your question, Dr. Ella.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. There's
Thank you as
somebody is
well.
raising hand, I think.
Oh, okay. Hi, any more questions?
Somebody is raising the hand, not Nabiseng
Oh, sorry.
Dibakwane.
Hello,
Hi,
can you hear
hi.
me?
Yes,
How are
yes.
you? Yeah,
I'm good,
hi
thank you.
everyone.
Hi.
We're good. Yes. I was once involved in a car accident in 2016, né? And right now I'm struggling with, you find that sometimes I have some other balls under my armpit, you know, it's like swollen, and I become swollen, and then I went to the physiotherapist, and then they had to pick them up with some small needles that they say they were trying to kill that. And then yes, it did help, but those things are still coming back, and then they make my left hand to become painful. And on my back, you find that I'm also swollen, and then always to release that since after lockdown, because I can't be able to go to physiotherapy. And then I was using a hot water bottle in order to help me, and then it was becoming better. But I'm struggling. You find that on my shoulder, they become painful all the time, and I'm having a problem with the muscle pulls most of the time. So I don't know how can I do it. Is that acupuncture suitable for that or what? Because I did went to the other lady in Pretoria North. They said his mate is doing acupuncture. I had to go there, and I went there January this year, and then she was asking for 3,000 rent. So I couldn't do a follow-up anymore because it was expensive. But I
Okay,
just did
understand.
it once.
Okay, so there are actually a lot of methods in traditional Chinese therapy which can help you to elevate your problem areas. But of course, we have to know whether is it related to the bone issues, or is it mainly on the muscle itself? Because
I think,
sorry, come again.
sorry. Okay, yeah, I think it's the muscles, because nothing was broken by then. I'm only having the problem with my muscles. And when I wake up in the morning all the time, if maybe I'm sitting and elevating my legs, when I try to put them down, start to walk, I struggle. They become painful underneath, especially the left one.
Okay, in order to assess your situation, we would normally do by assessing your body, whether is it your meridian blockage causing you all these chronic pains. Like you mentioned, you had problems with your muscle pulling. So there are a lot of traditional Chinese methods, like you mentioned, acupuncture. We do have song jing therapy. We do have the gua sha therapy and also cupping. So all these actually helps you to remove any blockage that are stagnant, causing any swollen in your muscle areas, or I'm not sure if you are able to lift up your hand occasionally. Is there problems lifting up your hands?
No, I can lift up my hands, but not for a long time. It becomes problem when I use both hands. Let me say maybe I'm doing something and then I'm lifting my hand. Like most of the time I'm making some heads to grab and then I sew them. So when I tie them, I must try to tie them before I can sew them. So when tying them, I become tired. I must always put my hands down and shake them and go back again just like that.
Okay, there are certain acupuncture points where you can actually use your fingers to stimulate it instead, to relieve all this tension. So Tracy, maybe you can share with us where are the acupuncture point where you know um she can actually massage on it using her thumb, or where to relieve the pain.
Yes. Yes. Hi there. You can
Hi.
actually. Hi. Yeah. Yes. Do you? I think your problem is generally on your arm and at your back as well. See. So on the arms you can actually press. I think you do need a general massage first. What you do, you don't really have to. No, these are the points where when you when you massage your arm, okay, or at the back of your uh, say at your back, what you do, you try to relax your muscle first, okay. So when you're at home and when you are watching TV, this is what you can do, okay. Just try to relax your muscle, and this helps with the blood circulation and the movement of qi. Okay, so it's very important that because if your blood circulation is not good, it causes pain, it causes sore, it causes tenderness on your muscles. So when you do this, you are actually promoting the blood circulation. Okay, and at the back here are the acupoints where you can press.
Okay.
Okay, so you can press, say, if you put your hand at the back, okay, say about here,
Okay.
somewhere around this area. I don't know if you can reach. Okay, yeah. If you cannot reach, then you can ask
I
your
can't, yes.
family, yeah,
Yeah.
to to help you. Try to rub along this area. Okay,
Okay.
rub it like this. Massage it. Okay,
Okay.
and this helps to improve the blood circulation and the flow of qi. Very important. And also, when you have time, you can also rotate your arms like so.
Yes. That
Yes,
I usually do.
yes, forward and back, and very important. Massage your muscles. Okay, because if you don't know which acupoints to press, it's the best thing is to massage your muscles first, because when our muscles is stiff and it hampers the blood flow and the flow of qi. So try to massage your arms like so for say 15 minutes if you can do that. I think
Okay.
by doing that, it will help you to elevate some of the pains.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope this answer your questions.
Yes, yes. Yeah. And I sometimes go for massages
Mm-hmm.
because I could feel that, you know, I have noticed that I've got a problem with blood circulations also. And I think I also have too much acid because sometimes you find that I'm burning here. And then I once went for um, gastro gastroscope to check whether I'm having ulcer or what. They found that I don't have ulcer at all, but I'm always burning on my chest.
Oh,
So
probably you were referring to maybe heartburns, is it?
yes. And then
Okay.
sometimes I do have some pins and needles. Then when sitting, then let me say I'm sitting on a sofa and then I put my hands on the armrests, ne? And then I'll have some pins and needles
Oh,
on
that's
my
the
arms.
numbness, correct?
Yeah, numbness,
the
and then
numbness.
still yeah, it becomes numb and it's also having the pins and needles. So
Actually,
I
all
need to
these
press
are,
it.
yes, correct. Actually, all these are a common symptom, which actually shows that you do not have a proper blood circulation.
Blood circulations,
Correct.
yes.
It's blood
Yes, I'm
circulation.
quite aware of that. Yes, I'm quite aware of that. But I need to know what can I do to cure that.
Okay, because I'm not sure, like you mentioned that the acupuncture that you actually went for was rather quite expensive for you,
Mm.
but maybe you can start by doing some massage, by pressing your arms first, applying pressure, and see if it's help. If it's really too chronic, as in the pain is too chronic to you, I would suggest that you can look into traditional Chinese method, such as not just acupuncture, but cupping therapy, uh, the buffalo horn therapy, which is also known as the songting therapy, and also gua sha therapy, which we use a plate that looks like a jade plate, or we do have other materials as well, and we will scrape the surface of your skin to actually help you to regulate your blood circulation as well.
Okay.
If you're interested to learn for yourself, you can actually register yourself through this link that I'm sharing. We are looking into hosting a class where we teach everyone
Okay.
on how
Mm.
to go through the traditional Chinese therapy, how you can actually learn and apply it on yourself or create a business of your own.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions? Dr. Ayla, is there any questions that you would like to share with us?
No, not really. But I
Okay,
agree, blood circulation is very important, yes, because 70% of our body is blood.
correct.
If you have a problem in the blood, you have problem everywhere, basically.
Yes,
And there's sometimes people don't know the headache. They have headache, but they don't know. Actually, there is not enough blood coming to their brain, probably. And sometimes they cannot lift their hand, but when you check, everything is okay. Probably there is not enough blood circulation there. And sometimes, like my mom, she always have, my mother, she always complain about everything, like back problem, hands problem, heart issues. But I think maybe the problem is in the blood.
yes, correct. Usually the Western theory, they either give you painkillers or do x-rays or do an MRI, but end up you can't find the roots to the problem. So this is the reason why traditional Chinese therapy actually look into a different aspect of your health. So creating this natural healing therapy, which Western, which is totally different from the Western medical side. So I hope that today's conference is very insightful for everyone. If there is no more questions, I would like to actually, before I end this conference, probably President Debbie, would you like to say a prayer? President Debbie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Geni. Thank you. You know, we are learning so much. We are empowered every day in our lives. And you know, this knowledge that you are imparting, we should not take it for granted. We really want to thank you, Tracy. And we are still looking for our place whereby we are going to have that wellness center. You can see that President Ayla, she's having a very nice, tranquil time with her dog there and with the greenery. She says that it's about 360 degree, you know, the scenery, if ever she wants to view everything there. And it's really therapeutic. And we really want to thank you that, you know, people must always have time just to relax. And we can call it the me time. Me time. That is Geni's time, Tracy's time, Ila's time. This is so wonderful. You know, thank you, President Julistina. Thank you, President Lesego. Thank you, President Masindi Rebecca, and also our sister Mpo Motapo. Thank you so much, President Ambassador Nadia, Ambassador AB. We really want to thank you so much, Ambassador Beauty, and also Untabiseng also, she's in the creative arts. You know, President Ayla asked me that I must write about myself. I said, I'm a God's creator. God created me. So if God created me, I'm also very creative. You find people say that, I'm not really creative. How can you be not creative when you are being created by God? How can you be not you're not having a healing power when God is a healer? How can you not be, how can you say that I cannot talk when God can talk? He said, let should be, men, and let it should be women. He spoke. They say that he spoke. So people, I want to tell you that we are children of God. We are God creators, and we can be able to do what God says that we can be able to do, as he can also do. The powers that he has, God, he said that he have given us. So he have given us the wisdom. He has given us the talent. He has given us the knowledge. And what we should do, we should be able to share that knowledge, the expertise, the skills with the universe. We really want to thank you, Geni and Tracy, for imparting your talent, your skills, and your time with us. Love and light, that is my prayer. And you'll hear our song. Our song speaks million words. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, President Debbie. It's really a pleasure to be in this platform to share with everyone how natural healing and works, and also how we can actually improve our daily health, and give everyone an experience and also a knowledge to know more on how we can actually heal our body, and also apply it on your daily life as well. So with that, I would like to thank all the presidents here today for joining me today, and also Nadia, Tracy for helping me out. Dr. Ayla, thank you so much. Natabi Singh, sorry if I pronounce it wrongly. Thank you so much. President Lesego, thank you so much. President Debbie, and also RB, Markwana, Rebecca, and also Fo. Thank you so much for joining me here today. And I hope you had a great day ahead of you. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye.
Our song, please. Our international song.
Oh,
Our
okay.
international song. Maybe.
Leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change, leading change. We are the woman leading change for our people, for our everyone in the world. Love, peace, needed in this world, endurance needed in this world, forgiveness needed in this world, unity needed in this world. Yes, African woman leading change, Antarctican woman leading change. Yes, Asia woman leading change. Yes, Australia woman leading change. Yes, Europe woman leading change. Yes, North America. Yes, South America woman leading change. Galerato fella, Galerato fella, woman leading change. Kalitabo fella, Kalitabo fella, woman leading change. Gotando pella, Gotando pella, woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. Yes, Ayla. Yes, Ayla. Woman leading change. Yes, Indonesia. We thank you, world woman leading change.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Only through
Love
love.
and light from Bogor.
Love and
Yes, I
light.
wait for
Thank
you
you.
all if you want to come to my village.
We are
Thank you so
coming.
much, everyone. Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank